Elliot, it's defeat on the road, but coming away to the league leaders, you've battled through the elements, you've battled through the traffic, and the performance you've put in on the pitch, I think you'll just be gutted that it wasn't a point, if not more.
Yeah, I said I feel really sorry for the lads, to be honest, because some have travelled two, three, some even 3.5 hours, chucking it down, pitch obviously really heavy. But we started all right. I think it was a very even first half. The disappointing thing is a sloppy goal to give away. Then obviously second half we come out flying, score straight away, we're on top. And then the disappointing thing is it's a few aspects that go wrong. 3 or 4 things we could have dealt with the ball. We end up being sloppy with it and we're 2-1 down. Then again, I think we're well in the game. Another poor goal. It's easy to say they're poor goals, but when people see it back, because it's like people think, oh no, you've just been done. I said to you earlier before we came on here that you don't mind it as much if the left winger, who was great for them today, beats a few men and puts one in the top corner or something because you hold your hands up. But I think, again, all 3 goals, we should have defended better. So I need to look at that. As a group, we need to look at it and work on things. But like I said, coming away here, we played really well. We deserve more from the game. So there are a lot of positives to take from it.
Carlton just seem to have a knack for edging those low margin games. That's ultimately why they are where they are. And, no gripes for them celebrating. They rightly should. They won the game. But the fact that, some of their players were taunting your away fans at the end were just showing how relieved they were to get past you in the end. Yeah,
I think, look, we've had a lot of injuries, which set us back at the momentum that we had. We had a good win on Saturday. The squad's looking a lot stronger. I thought we had a really strong squad today, and it shows what we can do. We're competing away from home on a Tuesday night with a team that's now 6 points clear with a game in hand, I think. So we are still a good side. Look, we don't want to be where we are in the league table, but we have belief in the group that it's a false position as such, but we have to prove that that is the case. So we have to move on from this, learn from it, take all the positives, and obviously prepare right for Saturday, which is a huge game.
I know it's obvious to say, the balance of football of trying to score enough at one end and keep them out at the other. You seem to have a real knack for scoring, but at the moment at the other end, just cheap goals costing your side.
Yeah, at the minute it's cheap goals. Obviously, there's a couple of changes to the back 4 as well. Because obviously Tariq was away, so missed a game, so we had to get somebody in. So Nico's been in covering for us. Kieran Dawes helped cover for us. So we've got our squad as such to all come back now for Saturday. Everyone should be fit and available for selection, so that'll be massive. Being back at home, we've had 5 away games in a row. I said the miles the lads have travelled as well and put in. It's been a real tough run, so we're looking forward to Saturday. We urge all the fans to come out. It's been a while, so get behind us.
We spoke about the importance of set pieces on Saturday at Boldmere, and again you've showed your strengths tonight. I think the first one was a free kick, second one was a corner, another goal for Tejan Thomas, and a bullet header from Joel Nketiah.
Yeah, and we've missed a sitter 6 yards out. We've had a stonewall penalty at 3-2 where everyone hit around the ground hears it, and then the ref says he just thinks it was a bit soft.
I think you said their lad actually admitted that it was a foul.
and that's the frustrating thing. It just seems at the minute we're not getting the rub of the green, and they say it evens itself out, but it seems probably 3 or 4 decisions, even in this short period, that obviously the ghost goal that's cost us 2 points, things like that. We're just not getting that rub of the green at the minute. But like I said, we've got a lot of belief in the group, in the team. The injured lads are hopefully all back for Saturday. So we'll be strong, we'll go with confidence, and we'll look forward to it.
Just one on Lemine Sheriff. You brought him in today on George registration from Spalding United. How did that come about?
Yeah, obviously I had Lemine with me when we won the league at Spalding. He's recently left there, and obviously we're short in the midfield area at the minute with obviously Webby, Ty Ward injured. So yeah, it was a no-brainer really to get an extra midfielder in to help us out. And again, another short-term one, but I think I said to you in the last interview, it's a case of getting the help while we can. And then now everyone should hopefully be back for Saturday, and we can go with our squad that was doing so well. There's a lot of belief in the group, and yeah, we look to push on.
A decent portion of travelling supporters, they were all packed in that shed end in the second half. Have you got any words for them?
Yeah, of course. I thanked them at the end of the game for the travel. Like, I've obviously come up, like I said before, it's 2 hours for some, 3 hours for others. So I know straight from work, they've probably had work, got in their cars, come and supported us. Were loud as well, and really got behind us. And I think they appreciated the performance as well. Obviously a defeat, but they appreciated it. We're appreciative of them. And again, I just want to reiterate that we're very thankful that they travelled all this way for us.
I think we've all forgotten what Hayden Road looks like after 5 away games, but you are back at home this Saturday for the visit of Loughborough Students, a very unique side in this league, so an interesting test awaits.
Yeah, they've had some very different results. You don't really know what you're going to get, but I think in this league it's obvious to see with how tight it is, and a couple of wins, 2 or 3 wins, you're up in the playoff mix. So you can't take anyone lightly. Carlton didn't take us lightly today, and we've given them a hell of a game. Loughborough, even though they're just above us, I think it is in the league, that's still going to be just as tough a game as Boldmere was on Saturday. So we have to prepare right.
We'll keep rolling. Yeah. This always seems to happen, doesn't it, on these midweeks?
But no, we'll prepare right. Like I said, we've got a lot of belief in the group, and we're looking forward to playing back at home.
Well, thanks for your time.
Thanks, guys.
Joe, it ends in defeat here at Carlton Town, but your side gave a really good account of themselves this evening. What did you make of the game?
Yeah, no, I thought the boys gave it all until the last whistle. I think it's obviously unfortunate to come away with a loss, but score 2 goals away from home and to stay in the game for that long is a positive, and hopefully we can take that into Saturday's game.
You showed great character in the face of adversity. You got it back to 1-1. You then pulled a goal back for 3-2, and you've really hammered on the door in that latter stage of the second half, but it just wasn't quite to be.
Yeah, it just wasn't quite to be. I think we looked dangerous, especially on set pieces, but when we got into the final third, we looked like we were going to score every time. It's just unfortunate that we haven't.
Tell us a little bit about your role. You've played the last couple of games off the right wing. I thought that Boldmere game in particular, you were terrorising defences on that side. Is that your preferred role?
Yeah, definitely. I think playing off the right as an inverted winger to cut in on my left foot and to get shots off, or even like link with the striker is definitely my preferred position. And as well as that, I can get on the outside and use my right foot to get across if needed.
You mentioned your teammates there. How are you finding that link up with Tyler Winters, Bruno Andrade and others? How are you gelling together in that front line?
Well, obviously I've known Tyler for a while, to be fair, because he was in the team when I was doing my scholarship as a first year, so I've already got that connection with him, and then obviously the lads have been very welcoming, so it's really easy to make good connections up front there.
So just on your loan then, is it a 1 month agreement initially?
Yeah, initially just a 1 month. Obviously we've got 7 games in that 1 month, so yeah, just get as many games and minutes in as possible, and hopefully we can get 3 points in it.
And have you had non-league experience before, or is this your first taste of it?
This is my first taste of non-league experience, being in the team. Obviously I've played against non-league teams for Peterborough in pre-season games, but this is the first time being in a non-league team. So yeah.
What differences have you found in playing academy football compared to senior men's football in non-league?
Obviously the physicality, playing against men, not boys. The ball is definitely not on the floor for long periods of time, which academy football is. And just like the meaning of 3 points is definitely a lot more in the league as well.
And looking ahead to the weekend, another chance to get those 3 points. Loughborough Students at Hayden Road. Your first taste of being at Hayden Road. I'm sure you're looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to playing in front of the home fans and hopefully 3 points.
And hopefully, if you can take the levels of this performance today, particularly in the second half into that game, I'm sure you'll go into it with lots of confidence.
Yeah, definitely. I think the boys are going in there with a lot of confidence. That's what I know I am, managers. So yeah.
Well done tonight. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
I see your sun is shining, but I